people. Today is Monday and it is an off day. We thank God for that. We thank God for that. I forgot how much I hated university. I forgot how much I'm just burnt out, which is very funny because this is a 3 year journey. And so I know a lot of people go to university for like 8, 9 years and things like that. Well, 7, 8, 9 years, if you're a doctor, then it's never ending. However, thankfully mine is ending soon. So we're very thankful for that. Fun fact is, one of the hardest years I've ever experienced, study wise, academics wise, life wise, was last year. It was the second year out of the 3 years. And so everything following that has felt very tiring and very difficult. And I think I am genuinely, I'm not even kidding, I think I am burnt out. I think I've been burnt out from the whole entire situation for as long as I can remember. Like, I think fall was very difficult, spring was horrible. In hindsight, it shouldn't have been as horrible because we did not, it wasn't the most difficult thing, but I was burnt out. And then the summer I was burnt out. Fall was burning out, plus war, plus everything going on in the world, so it was not fun. This time around I still am tired. Which is fine. I mean, it's the last year, it's the last semester, so I can be tired. However, today is Monday, as I said, and today is it's a saint's birthday, or it's a saint's day. So it's an off day for us here at university, so that's very, very, very exciting. Actually, most public organizations and things like that are off today, so I'm excited about that. And Wednesday is also, no, not Wednesday, Friday is also off. Friday is February 14th, it's Valentine's Day. However, it's an off day for a different day. It is an off day because of an assassination of a that's so funny, isn't it? I just mentioned war, now it's an assassination. They assassinated a very important public figure in like 2000 something, and we celebrate it every day, or we remember him every day. I'm honestly not a big fan of all of them, so I do not care, but I'm thankful it's an off day because that means I have Friday, Saturday and Sunday off, and I will take it very gladly. Anyway, that's the rundown. I've honestly really have not done anything productive Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. Because it's very, 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 very cold today. And it has been cold the whole entire weekend. There's a storm. And the thing is that you should learn about houses here in a third world country is that they're freezing most of the time because we do not have indoor heating. Maybe like the extremely rich people do. Maybe they have like what we call as a chauffage or something like that you put in the wall and it heats and things like that. We have accessories that we use to heat our house. However, there is no indoor heating at all. It's not built in. We have ACs, like regular ACs that you put on cold for the summer, then you put on hot for the winter. That's the thing. But outside it's just very, very cold, and I'm very thankful I have a home. I know a lot of people don't have the best living circumstances or living arrangements, and electricity is very expensive around here. It really is expensive. So even to be able to afford to kind of put on ACs, as weird as it is, or things like that, they're a luxury. And yeah, they are a luxury because it means that you have to afford generators, you have to afford a subscription to that generator, you have to afford a good subscription and things like that. So that's something that you don't really experience anywhere else. Like if you think about, oh, I want to rent a house, or I want to buy a house or something like that, you have to think of the added monthly expenses of water and electricity, with the food, with everything. And it's not just like a good amount and a small amount of money. I kid you not, since the government does not provide water. I mean, they provide water, it's just not enough, especially in the summer when there's a drought. The water barely exists. I swear, barely exists. The last house that we lived in, I kid you not, we used to get once every 2 weeks water, and then we would be providing, like we would be buying and filling up the water tanks to shower, to go to the bathroom, to do things like that. So yeah, they were never exciting. So yeah, there's always something that you have to consider around here. Like moving out is not really that easy, because that's kind of the thing, the whole entire thing kind of going on. And since it's been so cold this past weekend, I have not had the passion to go anywhere, to do anything. I've been sitting in my room on my trusty bed for the last 3 days, and I'm okay with it. I'm not mad about it. Actually, I think it was on Saturday, I felt so sad and depressed, and it was those moments when you just have a very like low mood in general. And so I really wanted to go out. I wanted to maybe walk a little bit around the area or anything like that. However, it was so cold. I could not validate it. I could not validate wearing a hoodie, wearing anything, honestly. Yeah, so we're not doing that, to be very honest with you. Although I know I should be going out, I know I should be kind of seeing the whole entire world or something like that, but I just really don't want to. It's so cold. It's so cold. And I have a lot of thick clothes, but I don't know. Also, I live in a very like restaurant heavy area, like very restaurant heavy area. So usually it's not really, how do I explain it? So walking or going on a nightly walk, like to feel fit, to feel good about yourself, is not that good when you're smelling pizza and pasta and McDonald's, because I live next to a McDonald's and I love McDonald's. And so yeah, if I'm trying to be fit and going on for a walk, it doesn't work like that. So we are avoiding that situation. Anyway, so that's kind of the mood today. I think I have a couple of things I need to finish, as you can see by my ongoing list of things I did not study. I have not this week. Oh my god, I was gonna say next week. It's this week. Not this week, the next week. So I have on Monday, next Monday, I have an exam, and on Wednesday I have a final. That's exciting. It's not. So I need to be finishing a couple of things from there and a couple of things from there, and I have to. I even honored myself a bit this week, and I put a to-do list. Our main objectives for today are to study a little bit. Okay, study a little bit. So study a little bit so that I don't get fucked next week, because I would like to do good on this exam because I like the material. So let's start studying. Hopefully in like half an hour. Will I though? Will I? I want to show you guys this adorable chick. Can you see it? It's like a fundraiser in a psychiatry hospital, and the people, the patients, they do a lot of crafts and things like that. So it was very cute, and I bought one to make them feel a little bit supported. But it's so adorable. I love it. Look, I put it here, and I'm like, I turn on the lights, and it's just a mood. This is truly the only way to stay warm. Just wear a very thick robe. Look at this masterpiece. I just love getting shit that's like 3 sizes too long, too big in my look. This is half the body. So yesterday we had a party of some sort, and just to show you how Lebanese we are, some mini pizzas. We have some stuffed vine leaves that I'm gonna be eating today because they're bomb, and more pastries. We have some spinach pies, some meat pies, some cheese pies, and they're really good. So we're not gonna be eating the whole entire thing today, obviously, because this is leftovers, and also that's not healthy. We're gonna be cooking some real food. This is the shrimp. I think it's 100 grams. I'm gonna be using the whole entire thing. I took it out so that it can defrost. This has 17.8 grams of protein. And this will be my only source of protein today, which is hilarious. Don't mind the noise. This is an inverter and these are batteries. And so when there's electricity, they charge. And when there's no electricity, we use them as our source of electricity. So they're very important. So we can't cancel that noise out. So I'll let the shrimp defrost for the next 4 to 5 hours. I'll make the spice mix because I refuse to buy a small sachet, whatever you call it, of spices for like $2. There's no reason in God's name that it is $2. So I think I will try to study. As I always say, I'll try this time for real. And then, yeah, I feel like I'm usually a lot more tired than this. So that's a good thing. I'm not experimenting extreme crippling fatigue. So it is what it is and we shall do it. By the way, do you mind that there is like lightning in the shot? Like you can see the light. My sister said that there shouldn't be. She's like, Nadia, you can't show it. I'm like, but it's convenient. Do you like this one better? I don't know. Do you like my hair? I feel like it's okay. I should mention that I really don't do anything for my hair. I don't put in any effort to anything in my life. If you can't see from the fact that I don't put on makeup and I do not put on any hair products, and I barely put any effort on my body either. I like things that are comfortable, which is not a sin. So if you think it's a sin, do what you want to do in life. That's really just a do what you want to do in life kind of point. It's currently 3 p.m. and I have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am tired. I miss my coffee. I'm watching a girl on YouTube cook for her husband, wishing someone would cook for me like that, because wow, imagine like someone cooking for you breakfast, lunch and dinner and dessert. Sounds like the perfect world, or is it just me? And now my hair is ruined. And it's okay. We're gonna live. And that's it. So I'm gonna be going now to kind of fix up my tan, or I really want to put my hair back because I don't know, like when I'm cleaning it's more hygienic obviously to have my hair up, but it's so cold. Okay, so we have garlic powder, onion powder, red hot chili, some oregano, black pepper, salt and cumin. And that's gonna be, and I did a lot, that's gonna be the marinade for our shrimp tacos of a soup. And we're putting some yogurt. So look at it. It doesn't look appetizing, and it shows. Hello pretty people. I just ate, as I showed you in the last clip, and now we are about to have a little bit of coffee. You know, I feel like there's this sense of relief that comes to someone when they've just eaten, or when they've just like drank their coffee, and it is genuinely unmatched, and I appreciate it more than I appreciate myself, to be quite honest with you guys. I got foggy. I was supposed to be doing a little bit better food wise, as in selections. However, due to the fact that we had some leftovers that are my favorite, I had a meat pie of some sort, and I had stuffed vine leaf one. I also had like 2 tablespoons ish of tabbouleh, and then I had like a couple of tablespoons of rice with yogurt. And one thing you should know about us Lebanese people is that we love our vermicelli rice, okay? It's so delicious, it's so tasty. However, it is so fucking, like, I don't understand how people didn't die earlier in the Middle East, because everything we eat is carbs on carbs. I'm not even joking. We have this dish, it's called shish barak, okay, which is one of my absolute favorite dishes in general. And it is a dough that you make. You put a little bit of like meat, barely any, and then you boil it in yogurt sauce, and then you put some rice on the side. So you're basically having carbs and yogurt and a little bit of protein. We have something like, it's called fasulia, which is basically a bean stew, like a genuine red bean stew. And that stew usually has, you just eat the stew with nothing. You can put a little bit of meat. Some people put meat. I don't put meat. We never put meat because I don't eat meat. Like, meat chunks, cannot eat them, so we usually opt out of that. But you're basically having beans with the rice, and let me shock you more, they like it with some Arabian bread. They like literally with scoop, and I get it because I used to do it as well, and I loved it, and it was so tasty. And if I could go back to being skinny, I would still do it, to be quite honest with you. And actually, I always tell this to my mom, that being fat, which I still am kind of, being fat was one of the, if not most happiest moments of my life, because that meant that I got to eat so much. I was so happy. I used to order so much food. I used to have a lot of desserts, and now I don't. Now I'm more cautious over the things that I'm eating, which means sometimes certain joys don't exist. Like today, I really wanted Dunkin' Donuts. But if I eat a Dunkin' Donut, it will not make everything that I've done useless at all. But it did mean that I would have to, like, I hate to speak calorie wise, but that's the only way I've lost weight. And I would say that usually if you're putting something that's very high calorie in your diet, then you have to take a couple of things out of your like food to fit in that calorie deficit that you're trying to tackle. And that's what I'm doing. If I have something that is overly saturated in calories, I reduce the main dish element out of it. So that meant that I would have to reduce my already bland food, and so I didn't want to. And I got a cereal. I'm gonna have that as a dessert tomorrow. Today, I'm excited about them, to be quite honest with you. I'm missing some PJs. What do you think? It's also very, very, very big, but that's really, I'm missing PJs. Shower is done. I don't know if you can see me clearly, it's foggy. Very thankful for hot water, guys. Made it a bit more relaxing. I'm back from the shower. I put a little bit of moisturizer, so it's supposed to brush well. Anyway, you will notice over the next couple of videos, as one does, or for the rest of the whole entire winter, that I wear the very similar PJs or the same exact PJ. And that's not really gonna change because for those who don't know, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I will say it again, I lost a tremendous amount of weight in the summer. I lost 10 kilograms, and maybe it's not a lot for people, but it is a lot for me. So I lost a good amount. I actually lost like 12. I went down from 70, how much was it? I think it was 77. I've hit 77 before. I went down from 77 to now 64. So it's a lot of weight that I ended up losing, but that meant that I have a lot of leftover PJs that I still fit in, that are very big. They're not flattering and they do not look good on me, but I refuse to throw them out because in my mind I want to keep on losing weight. And so if I substitute them to my size right now, it's not the size that I want to be in once I finish the diet. And I am projected to finish the diet because I have no other choice, to be quite honest with you, in May. So we have a couple of months to go. We have almost 3-ish months for me to lose the weight. And so I refuse to buy new PJs. I refuse to buy form-fitting stuff. And even if that means I hate the way I look at it in every single video I take, so be it. is it really worth spending a lot of money on it? I don't think it is, to be honest. And these are very like filling, I don't know what they call it. These are very comfortable and they're warm. So that's the most important part, to be quite honest with you guys. So no, I do not like the way I look in them. However, it is the way I look in them and we have to kind of accept it. All the essential things to study. We have some coffee, water, energy drink, the 4 chicks. I'm gonna giving my friend one, but I'm taking one for me. It's adorable. The candle, I'm gonna be lighting it up soon, and the papers because we need to study. Just to document that I am studying, we put the highlighters back. I'm back from, I don't know what you just saw me. I went and I made myself a little bit of cornflakes. And fun fact is, when I was trying to lose weight, I would get the small packet ones, and that would be my dessert for the day. So this is very nostalgic and reminiscent, but I adore it. This is Frosted Flakes, by the way. Just superior. I also got some tea. It isn't anything special, but that's it. I genuinely enjoy this more than anything. Anyway, as you can kind of guess from the whole entire video of the day, I did nothing productive, which is a common theme that has not changed over the last 2 years. However, since I don't manage my time well, I'm getting a little bit stressed with deadlines and with exam deadlines and with certain video deadlines. Well, they're not video deadlines because no one watches them, but I put them on myself to kind of finish a couple of things. But I have not done them because I keep on procrastinating so bad. I don't have any time left to do anything. So we're gonna be changing that. I am gonna put a schedule right now of things I need to finish, and I do not know how I can like force myself to do them. That's my biggest issue, is that I know I have, electricity came. So this switches colors, by the way. Let me switch it back to the first one. Wait. See? It changes colors. Anyway, so I don't know how I can force myself to be productive. I'm gonna try to do my research on that issue genuinely, because I know that I'm supposed to be finishing stuff or meeting certain deadlines, but I don't end up doing it, which is very stupid. So I'm gonna be trying to force myself to do a couple of things. I don't know if I will, but I will try. That's it from me today. It's 8 p.m. It's too late to start studying, especially since I have an early wake-up call tomorrow, which is gonna be very difficult because I have to wear my scrubs. And scrubs are not, they're not warm, so I'm already dreading the nylon. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna be an easy day.